Hey guys, how you doing out there in the airgun world? Today in Mrhollowpoint, we are going to be playing with, experimenting, and going through the motions of working out the new Ranger 45. This is from Dan McVeigh, xpairguns.com. What we're working here is 36-inch barrel and matching reservoir. Painted up in 5-color camo pattern. This is a baked on ceramic finish. I can't even pronounce it. Cerakote, I'm not sure, beta carotene, but five different color camo paint job on here. It's baked on. I'll never have to worry about rust, no headaches. I don't have to worry about any of those problems we used to have in the past with bluing situations like that. The internal mechanisms, the bolt and hammer and the bolt here are all coated with a ceramic finish that's used in the automotive race world. It goes on pistons, things like that, high temperature heat. Slick. It goes back and forth with very little pressure, very little work. There's no binding, there's no scraping. It's almost like it's been greased without having to put any grease on it. I'm really happy with it. This gun has, as before, the high, medium, and low cocking abilities, and I'll go over that a little bit later in the function. Beautiful walnut stock. I've got my usual Swarovski scope on top. What makes this gun a little bit different is it's got the Picatinny rail on there that I had custom made because I like having scope options of daylight and nighttime, so I can take this one off, put a different one on if we're doing hogs at night or coyotes or something like that. This gun fills up normally to 4,500 psi, and we were pushing over 800 and 900 foot-pounds of energy, depending upon the 400, 450, 480 grain slug that we're shooting with. Shoulder's nice, handle's nice. It's a little bit longer than most guys like, but most people know Mrhollowpoint's like sitting on his behind up in a tree stand. So I like having this on a bench rest so I can look out, and as that deer comes into 100 yards, I can reach out and give them a little Mrhollowpoint love. But this is what we'll be testing with today, playing around, shooting some different Mrhollowpoints in it, and we'll see what other type of fun and excitement we can do, okay? Mrhollowpoint. Okay guys, a couple people wrote in, they're like, Mrhollowpoint, how do you adjust the power settings on the Ranger 45? Low, medium, and high. And does it have a safety? Well, I don't see a button on it. Well, let's address that issue, okay? Hopefully the camera's working well and my big noggin's not in the way. First, you take the screw out the gun, okay, which we've done. There we go. That baby slips right off. We'll set this over here so we don't scratch it up. Here we've got is the Ranger 45. Okay, now first I want to show you on this side right here. Okay, this is a safety right here, the safety pin. Okay, with that pin in there, okay, you can't fire this. The hammer will not strike because you've got the safety pin in there. Okay, you remove that, and she's ready to go. All right. What we've got, and we'll set this down and let it down ever so lightly. Just because the pin's in there doesn't mean you should be going there pulling the trigger and dry firing, because that hammer is going to slap that pin. Okay, what you have is you got two huge Allen bolts right here. Okay, hope you can see this. Okay, it's low and high, and there's a hole in the middle. Okay, so when this gets cocked back, okay, Mrhollowpoint needs bigger hands. Okay, when this comes back, see how that clicks over to first? That's holding it for the low. Pull it all the way, you've got the high. Okay, you want medium, you take both these out and you fill it, put one back in the middle hole right there, the threaded middle hole, and that gives you your medium. Okay, so you can either have low and high at the same time or medium by itself. It's all based on what you want to shoot, the weight of bullet to power ratio of air you're going to put in. If you've only got 3,000 psi of air and that's all you're going to be shooting, you're probably going to want to shoot with the low and with a 250, 275, something in that range of a bullet. And you can have fun all day long, and that's more than enough to knock down a hog or probably a medium-sized deer. Okay. If you want to shoot something monster like a 480, put a little more air in it, use the high pressure. Okay, of course with the high pressure you can use more air volume per shot. With the low, less. Medium, it's in the middle. It's all dependent upon what you as the individual want to shoot and what you're comfortable with. Okay, so if you want to shoot paper all day long, put it on low. You get a lot of shots with 3,500 psi. You'll be playing all day long. All right, so that's how that goes together here. We'll put this back together and we'll go shoot and blow some stuff up. All right guys, right now I'm going to show you how smooth this bolt is with the ceramic coating on it. Okay, listen to this, hope the microphone picks it up. Smooth as a baby's behind. Look at that, super smooth. Look at that, super smooth. Drop it in, push it forward. Look at that. That is super smooth, super quiet, super quick. I think the only thing smoother than that is watching Jared jump on a bowl of gumbo. That is super smooth. All right, wow. Dude, did you see those jugs blowing up? Phenomenal. 4,000 PSI, 230 grain hollow point, Elmer Keat style, and those babies are traveling at 1,120 feet a second. Low power, dudes. Low power. That's phenomenal. Oh, I mean, mushroom inside out. Look at these pictures here. Look at the pictures. The mushroom, that's fantastic. Blew through every single jug except for the cat litter. But you see it hit, did dead center there, and just exploded. One jug, after the other. Just boom, boom, boom. And then the old, this is a much harder plastic here, is the ones that the windshield wiper fluid comes in. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better than that. I mean, every single slug, mushroom perfect. Inside, almost like you put it in a vise and just squeeze the daylights out of it. And here's the cat litter one. This is one that really impressed me. I mean, blew it right down the side, split the seams open here in the bottom, blew the lid off. I mean, all the lids came off, especially on the one with the windshield washer fluid. I mean, that's one of them lock-ons, and it blew it straight up and off. That's unbelievable. I've been mopping for probably 45 minutes trying to get all that water off the floor. It's a flood. But that is a lot of power and a lot of speed. I'll sit on the calculator and figure out the foot-pounds of energy on that, and I'll put that in there just after this right here. Well, what do you think, guys? Was it pretty cool or what? I tell you, Dan has really got himself dialed in with this. I'll have it up on the video here at www.xp-airguns.com. If you're interested in this type of a situation and type of this gun, whether it's a short, long, extra long, give Dan a call or shoot him an email. Fantastic, fantastic. Really impressed with this. Looking forward to taking it out, on big game and some medium size. If I was lucky enough to go grizzly bear hunting or something like that, I would definitely want to try this out for sure. Moose, caribou, elk, something huge. If I ever won the lottery, then I'd be getting Jim Chapman and we'd be going to Africa, because definitely that'd be my dream trip. Africa with a big bore air rifle for sure. And most of the features that you've seen on this, on the Ranger 45, can also be found on the Corsair 308 and 357. And you can find those on Randy's website at adventureandairguns.com. All quality products, all got a baked on finish, no rust, no headaches, no muss, a lot of power, all the bugs, all the testing, everything's been worked out. You don't need to mess around with trying to boost for more power because these guns are pretty much maxed right out of the box. So with that, Mr. Mrhollowpoint will say goodbye until our next video.